Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I'm going to continue my campaign in Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga, and here I am going to clear my gold arena battle and then make use of the resources to reorg my army before I get into the Gaiden missions. So this will be a core or clutch battle because there's a whole bunch of things I want to buy from the store. So I mean, I could sell some existing items to get the gold for it, but let's actually do it. So I'm going to sell that Puck and Feather amulets, and that gives me enough to buy the temporal modulator. I'll buy it just right now, and then I'm just going to clear the gold arena now and use it as a farming exercise. So the goal is to farm up the Abigail's dragons so that they can level up, right? So if I look at her squad and look at the unit status, right, I need to get 2,000 XP for that dragon, 3,000 XP for the red dragon, ideally. So, but at least 2,000 for the green dragon is the bare minimum that I'm looking at. So other than that, let's double check. So this is a fire mage with 193 hit points, so it should be pretty tanky. And it has one of the lower threat ratings, so it should be the target of priority. So other than that, let's throw down Stefan, Lindley, Diana, and I'm going to drop down an archer unit, which is Jules, which has a threat rating of 19,000. So Abigail is the lowest threat rating, which should guarantee that she should get attacked. Alright, let's begin. So I'll place Abby right here, right, and that will draw this to attack her.
Stay strong, everyone.
And then Jules can just kinda maybe move up like this.
Oh,
and then the others are going to wrap around.
A paladin never surrenders.
Alright, so in turn. Enemy starts moving up. And there are those two different dragon riders? I'm gonna have to double check that. Uh-oh. So yeah, we can see that she gets attacked by the enemy archer. Let's see just how much damage she took. No. So I get 250 experience per attack on me. If I get attacked 8 times, that's enough XP to level up. So I just need to make sure I avoid these two dragons and are in a position to crush them. And I'm not even gonna weak attack this guy. Like, I want to keep it alive. Or if I attack it, it would be something like a forced surrender strike that doesn't do all that much. So it won't surrender. And the whole idea is to just... Wow, I was wrong. I did way more than I thought I would. So I just absolutely crushed them. Forced surrender strike, but it did increase my experience significantly. That was like 500. Anyways, so I'm just going to block the tile that prevents them from moving up here, and I could have Stefan attack, but the two dragons are too much of a threat, so I'm just gonna wait.
I love this part.
Let them approach, avoid them, and so I'll just position my characters over here.
For my homeland.
And be ready to deal with the next group. In they come. Two flying squads will be quite annoying. Alright. So, given the situation, I will have to do a
My friends are counting on me.
forced surrender once again on this shattered enemy. Level up, get some XP, right? So 887. It's moving pretty smoothly actually. So now, need to crush those. So let's do an aggressive strike. on one dragon. And that just one-shotted it. Not that much of a threat if you can range attack them.
Oh, sorry.
So, 3 enemies to kill.
Where am I needed?
And I'm actually allowed to
Paladin
lose
never
units.
surrenders.
So, let's see. So let's normal attack with Diana. That was bad. Diana's not that geared to deal with the dragons, clearly.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
I must stay strong.
Next. So that took it down, and I can retreat. And
I
next,
love this part.
Stefan will attack and crush Raphael. It's not a huge issue if Diana dies. That's why I was pretty aggressive with her. Dragon gets hit. Dragon crushes. Right. Again, lowest threat level means she is the target. And there we go. The double upgraded healers kept that party healthy. Now Diana's probably in trouble here. Or not. I got to heal up before they did any real damage.
I must not fail.
Getting real thirsty here.
So what's next is to probably try to pull these guys off the wall.
Oh, sorry.
So if
You need something?
Stefan goes for a charging kill. Down it goes. Now I can use these two to farm for several turns. So
I must be brave.
let's see. First, if Abby purposely places herself here, I can force surrender this unit and pretty much do what I said, which is pull the archer off the wall. And they're both, or they should both attack. Just in case, I can place Lindy next to it as well,
We
and
will
wait.
always find a way.
Repent before the
And then the
righteous.
last few characters are just gonna move and approach that last boss that I would want to actually deal with. Alright. Here they come. Good. 2 range attacks. Healing. I'm kept healthy. Things are good. So now I can place myself onto this fort tile, and I should be able to stay healthy while taking hits from them.
I must not fail.
So, and they're already on the verge of leveling up or maxing out the CP. So once they CP'd up,
Bet you
I can
didn't see this
kind of
one
kill them.
coming.
Ready.
Units
Stay
keep
strong,
running
everyone.
ahead. Okay. So crush that. Let's have the archer start with a normal range attack, just to shoot down those backliners. Took out one, good enough. Don't need more than that. Steal some gold.
I love this part.
Stefan can go for the finish now. Boom. Backline kills. And they surrender very easily. Stefan can now march back and deal with those other enemies. Diana can do the capture. And I'm looking at the Abigail farming, which is almost done on the Red Dragon. So then I can just finish them off after that. Now I do want... See, one of the things I have to mention is I do want Lindley to get attacked too. Because she has all the cavalry units, right? Or all the leaders that I want to level up. So it's a matter of distributing the attacks that I take. In any case. For now though, it's just finishing up on Abigail because I want to level up the dragons. Soon enough, it'll be Lindley's turn to farm. So how many turns left? 3. So the dragons should now be done. Max. Okay. So she can run away. And I can... I want to prevent them from getting on the wall. So, and I want to prevent them from hitting. So they're actually not in a position where they can attack Abby. So I can just place Lindley here and wait.
A paladin never.
And as I said, I have a capture ready, I have Stefan ready, I have Lindley ready to finish the battle. So. Farm getting shot up a few times. Now it is interesting because this mage is a dark mage which has very few hit points, so it's actually very vulnerable to being killed in comparison.
I must
But
stay strong.
should be okay
Getting real thirsty here.
if I keep it healed up.
I must not fail.
And we'll farm for a few turns. So mission info wise, there's 2 more turns. Why don't I just use the exemplar power for the heck of it? That'll reduce the damage those backliners take. Level up. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
And I think this is the last turn. Right. Turn 9. Yep. So one more turn of farming. Boom. Got some loyalty out of it too.
The battle
I don't know who though. Let's see. One of the leaders that doesn't particularly need it. Okay, fine. So I actually saw, I think the hospitaller was 63, it's 64 now. So I am seeing a little bit of leadership increase here and there. Alright, let's go and attack.
Bet you didn't see this
So,
one coming.
start. Stefan. Boom! And Stefan just one-shots the whole enemy. And gives me some gold. Now, as I said, I want to farm a bit with Lindley, so he will actually choose to attack rather than just having Stefan do it. And there we go. Loyalty, XP, right? Let's see what exactly he got. So 68, 68, right? 64, Still 61, but yeah, some slight improvements into leadership and so on. So definitely seeing a difference there. And Diana will do the capture
Repent before the righteous.
and end the battle. And I saw Lindley get a leadership point out of it too, just now. Affinity Earth, Disarm, Obsidian Edge. Not the greatest distribution of equipment, but I do get a bunch of gold. So I'm going to sell the Obsidian Edge. I don't really use them at all. I don't think it's worth it. I have the temporal modulator and so on. Now in the trader, I'm going to buy, might as well buy these things. Right. Don't need the iron. Could use the ruby ring, but it's not a must. And look at the recruits. And namely, I think I would want the horse. Well, let's see. Horse and orbs are kind of what I'm looking at. Right, but I also want to keep a healthy amount of gold. So, because horse and orbs do continue to show up in the trader and whatever. So let's hold on to the gold for now and look at the army reorg. So of note, I should probably upgrade. Oh, it can upgrade to all kinds of dragons. So red dragon has the highest attack, strength 95, magic 55, right? Blue dragon has less attack, but more skill. And then silver dragon has the highest hit points and identical combat strength as the blue dragon. So let's just go with the red dragon. Offense is the best defense. There we go. Okay. And then I just need to figure out how to get enough resources to make them all red dragon riders, except for this one that needs 3000 CP. So I'll probably have to farm that in the next battle. I do have a reserve red dragon, that's the other thing. But I don't need Abby as a flyer just yet. So, yeah. Okay, so good enough. I'll figure out what to do with Abby after the next clear. For now, I think what I will do is I may very well... So once Abby is done with all the dragons, I don't really need to use her all that much. Right? And I just need to find someone that should have the treasure hunter. And I think it's going to be Jaromir. Because I like to use cavalry squadrons to force surrender of the enemy. And so a cavalry squadron like Jaromir would be pretty darn good for it. And he already has 77 capacity. The alternate option is to toss it on to Sir Roland once he forms his own squadron. But probably better to use it on Jaromir now than wait till later. So since I don't think Jaromir's ever not going to be a cavalry leader. Right? So treasure hunter on Jaromir. Use, and we're good to go. Alright. So that leaves me ready to do the next map. Lots and lots of reserves, lots and lots of cavalry there. Right? But I do need lots of horses if I want to make more cannon squads. So yeah, you know, let's just buy Christopher. In large part because I think I'm going to need his horse. The orbs I can kind of work around. The horses, you can't work around. So, yeah, let's dismiss that unit I just hired. Okay, and I get the horse back. And other than that, I want to see if who I can put Tarek on. Actually, I'm going to modify my armies a little. I have 2 fever units currently on jewels. And I think I can remove them. And throw them on units that see more combat. Okay. So in replacement, I can throw in Carrick's not actually the best for the Syntheresis Tiara. You want characters who are dark, right? For maximum magic. So let's throw that in, and I have 12 more points to use, which is normally not enough. So I'm going to use a little cheat of downgrading the Samurai temporarily to give me more points, and then I can find someone that's worth using, like this water thief. The highest magic possible. There's this earth one that's loyal. There's this water one that's also loyal that needs leveling up. So let's toss it there. And that's actually enough. The cost didn't change, so I could re-promote. Right? Technically, you could go over 2 capacity by doing that. So, alright, Jules is good. And then, and then on Kerem then, he's leveling up a bunch of useless mercenaries. Why? Right. If you were to level someone up, it would be the ones with good perks, not the garbage ones with just unscathed. Who cares about unscathed for a ranged attacker, right? So I have a lot of archers here, and I need to figure out what to do with the 2 thieves, which should really, probably one of them should go on Diana, right? Replace this horsebow. So, gold moneymaker. Where did it go? Here it is. Water-based. Where's the other one? The other one's better, right? Yeah, fire-based. So put him here. Change the class into a raider. And that's good to go. And then the last one... Because Stefan and Diana end up always fighting. More than Jules, I feel. And the last one theoretically should go on Lindley, but realistically I don't really have a slot for it. Maybe I will just keep that unit on. You know what? Let's just backtrack on the change. No. I'll keep... Okay. I'll keep the horse archer. This one. The fire one. And then put the water one back on Lindley. I think that's what I'll do. So fire one goes onto Diana. And the water one stays on Lindley. Rather than that. Right. So this time around I will have to downgrade. And add the water. And then class change back up to Samurai. And then the cost goes 1 over, but that's perfectly fine. So there we have it for now. And we'll see. And then most of the party is dark, which is what I really want. Because dark offers the highest magic and strength rating for the highest possible damage output. Okay, so that's the party configurations for this video. I'll stop here and do a separate video of the next battle, which is the Gaiden missions next. Thanks for watching, everyone. Nitro out.